Hey you guys, how you doing? So let's get right into it. Darcey and Stacey, episode 7. Hope y'all caught it last night because it was, boy, was it interesting. So I guess what they do, to do little flashbacks on the last episode. And so we're going into this, I really was thrown off and not expecting exactly what happened, okay? So let's start off with Darcey. Okay, so of course we seen last episode she was kind of trying to get her guy to come to her hometown so they can, spend more time together, during the pandemic. And they don't have to be so far away. So far away. It's a new relationship, so she was just like, spend some time with me. Let's do that. So I was, last episode he was kind of hesitant. It didn't seem like that's what he wanted to do or was going to do. So to see this episode and know that he decided to come and, basically spend quarantine with her, but it's kind of like foreshadowing because we know now how long we've been in quarantine, basically. So at this time, it's very new. It's very early. People, assume it was only going to be for a short period of time, but here we are going into 7 months or whatever. But so, it's kind of interesting to see. I don't know if they're still in quarantine now, but we'll find out, I guess. So they decided to do that, and Stacey and Florian looks like because of quarantine they got thrown out of their Airbnb. The owner was shutting down, so they was kind of tossed up and had to figure out where they was finna live in a short period of time. So they so happens to get an apartment, and then Darcey gets an apartment in the same building. Is that ironic? I don't know, because they seem to do everything the same. So it's very interesting that they found a place in the same building. And we'll see how interesting that gets when upcoming episodes. So, Darcey is kind of just, talking with her daughters, making sure they okay with our plan of spending months at this other apartment with Georgie, who she just met. But, I'm not the one to judge. Her thought process is, let me see what's up, and this is a test. We all know that most long-term relationships is put to the test with this quarantine. So, if it doesn't, it says a lot. If they could get through this, it says a lot. So I'm with it. I'm forward. Looking forward to how this is going to go. Okay, so at the same time, Stacey, they're preparing to move and everything. So being that, as you can see, the area is being shut down. So now Stacey and Florian has been thrown into making a decision about getting married sooner than they thought, right? So they decided to get married the next day. Basically go to the city hall and get it done because they is on a time crunch. He's a foreigner. That 90-day visa thing is expiring, so they got to make it happen. But what I do like is, they did throw a little something together. It was kind of cute. Her dress is gorgeous. She did the best with her hair. I'm sure she probably would have had some over the top type of do if that was possible. But I think they made it happen from the short period of time and limited resources that they had. I think that was kind of cute and romantic and intimate. And, I wouldn't be mad at that. But then it goes into, okay, they got married, I guess, in the wrong county. Because they were supposed to be getting married in Middletown. So, but they wasn't in Middletown. I don't know what town they were in, but they had to get there. But I'm going to just say this. I don't know if anybody noticed. Why was it 12 o'clock at night? Like, why was it 11:30 at night that you're getting married? So I thought that was pretty odd. Like, who does that? I guess if you were, I don't know, but I thought that was weird. Like, I'm just an early type of person, get it done early so you could get on with your day type of thing. But some people are backwards. I don't know. But so it was kind of like weird that they was like, it's like 11:30 at night that they're getting married, unless, mind you, maybe production or something behind the scenes that we don't know about, that why they had to do it at that time. I don't know. But they made it. They decided to go to their dad's home, which probably was the closest to, kind of get married in front of the door. I found it funny because I'm like, man, it would be hilarious if somebody just decides to open the door, because they may have been in the living room watching TV and just open the door. Oh my God, it would have been hilarious. I'm just silly like that. I just really hope that happens so I gotta laugh. But it didn't. So they was able to still keep their marriage a secret, their wedding a secret, which they were tending to do. And I get it, because we all know when you in a relationship you want to be in, and then there's, I ain't gonna say haters, but naysayers, or people who just wants to point out the negative all the goddamn time. It's hard to share good moments with them, because they remind you, or want to remind you, of the bad times. Oh, did he do that like last week? Or he did that 2 years ago. Bitch, you remember? Because I didn't. Like, come on. Like, so I get why she didn't want to do that, because, people, comments and feelings and energy would get you to change your mind. And sometimes that could be a good thing, and sometimes it cannot. It's, for you to determine that. But to me, I like to do what I want to do, or how I feel when I feel that way. So I get her, mindset on wanting to do what she want to do. And I'm glad they was able to do it. That was pretty, it would have been romantic if they, if they was in the right place, but it was cool. I think that was for what they could have done at the time. I think that was cool. They had a little so-called little mini honeymoon. I'm sure they're going to make up for that later once the world opens up in the next God knows when. But we'll get to that when we get to that. But, okay, so why this is happening, as you know, Darcey is receiving messages from the girl on the internet. I find it odd, that she still wants to prove herself that she's not lying. Now, my thing is, I don't know what involvement Florian had with her, but it's clearly he's not engaging her now. She got saved videos, saved pics. Who does that? Who saves shit of people that ain't even yours? Like, this ain't your dude. Like, why you? But mind you, that's not my business. So, and she like the video she supposedly sent, they're saying they had sex, didn't look like it to me. First of all, I'm gonna keep it PG, but I'm just saying, you got a whole onesie type of thing on, lace material thing. Like, if he was hitting it like you made it seem in the video, why are you clothed? Why do you still have on the little shirt, one piece lingerie set that you had on in the other pictures you sent? Like, we gonna move on from there, but I'm just gonna say this, that seemed a little odd to me and little made up, just like you tried to make it up with the other videos, recording him trying to make it seem like he wanted to be there. I don't know what this girl problem is. Maybe she just need her 15 minutes, which we are giving her because we're showing her and all of that on TV. So maybe she just need that for her followers. I don't know, but she need to go by business because she looking stupid. But okay, so as we know, Stacey don't know anything about this. Darcey don't know that Stacey is married. So it's very, very interesting. So we see that, and of course, Darcey, like, I gotta tell her before she gets married. Mind you, we know that she's already married, right? So we already know this is not going to be some good news. I believe, I think that's the end of it. I think they kind of go into the next show where, you know, we see Darcey and Stacey's meeting up. She admits to being married to them on a picnic type of thing, I guess. And you know, at that meeting, Stacey and Florian's finally meeting Georgie for the first time, and then she drops that bomb. And of course, that's the end of the show, right? Right. Okay. So that is the show, you guys. Like, I can't wait to next week to see what's going to happen. What is Stacey's going to do once again? To me, honestly, it's old news. I mean, talk about it. I mean, from what it looks like, that happened in the past, and the woman is just bringing up old stuff. Okay. I necessarily probably wouldn't be mad at it again because she obviously ain't got nothing else to do. She's blocked. We seen that. But anyway, y'all check it out, okay? And come back here. Let's talk about it. Let's comment. Let's share. And enjoy the show.